How's everybody doing? I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Today we're going to start the episode off talking about my best friend Keith. If you guys aren't caught up, you should watch the last two Texas videos. And all these Texas videos are dedicated to my best buddy who is recuperating in the hospital after a major car accident, and he has lost one of his legs. So I mean, sitting here today, I'm not surprised at where he is right now. I've talked to him now a few times. The first day that I talked to him, he sounded screwed up, like still kind of waking up from what had just happened. And he was like not all there, but he was still there. I've talked to him today and yesterday, and he sounds like he did 2 days before the accident. I cannot believe it, but I can. I said it before. I literally said it on video. Keith is just somebody that I saw bouncing back from this, and in ways becoming stronger because of it. He just sounds so driven right now. He's probably getting moved to the physical therapy facility today, which is just ridiculous. He literally just woke up a few days ago, and he's already ready to start working on getting ready to, be in a wheelchair for a little bit and learn how to walk. Like, he's just super dedicated. And all right, where the hell was I? I don't even know where I was. Keith is fucking a beast. So, this kid, I knew he was gonna be a beast about this. I figured it would take some time, but he's a beast. He's KP. I cannot wait to get out there and hang out with him. We're gonna have some good times, because he's still here with us. That's the best thing about this. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole thing, obviously, again, if you've seen the other videos, is to entertain Keith at the hospital. These videos are dedicated to him. I want him to see some other people reaching out, saying some goofy stuff, telling funny stories about Keith, that whole thing. But being in the hospital, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, it sucks. It's boring. So we'll give him these goofy ass videos to watch, and these Texas videos are ridiculous. The next one that will be coming out tomorrow, I jump in the water after my $300 reel that a catfish took in the water. So, we just have a lot of funny shit going on, and we know Keith appreciates it. He loves it. And he's just pumped to be alive. It's so cool to just know how positive he's being right now, because, I had faith that Keith would wake up and immediately start doing exactly what he is doing. But you never know what's going to happen after a traumatic accident. It's crazy. The kid's a beast. So, before we get to everybody else's video, I'd like to tell a funny old Keith story. Keith will always love music, play music. He's always played guitar. He's always just been into that kind of thing. He's a talented kid. And back when we were younger and really dumb kids, we used to just do dumb things musically, because I love music. I like to sing and just be, I play the bongos and shit like that. One of my best friends, one of Keith and I's best friends, Mark, played the bass, and he was nasty at it. One day, Mark, Keith, and I went to the mall, and I don't know if you guys know this, but if you eat or drink too much fake sugar is usually a laxative of some sort, and I found this out. And I had friends at the candy store in the mall, because I was kind of a mall rat growing up, who wasn't back then. And then so my friend, the candy store would let us just eat candy at the candy store. Well, I told Mark that he could only eat candy from this certain section. And it was the sugar-free section. And so Mark, devoured a ton of sugar-free candy while Keith and I like snuck real candies. And then we went back to Mark's house and we decided to drink Smirnoff ices that had been fully skunked. If you're not familiar with skunked is, it's when booze goes bad and tastes worse than it already tastes and is usually pretty funky. And so Mark had one of those, and because of that and all that sugar-free candy, he spent pretty much the rest of the night in the bathroom, and Keith and I were laughing. And that night, when Mark wasn't in the bathroom, all we did was jam and record us doing, saying ridiculous lyrics and just playing ridiculous music and just being complete fools. And we called ourselves the 12 Skunky Apostles from then on out. So whenever the three of us hung out and played music together that was complete gibberish and nonsense, basically, we were the 12 Skunky Apostles, and that joke went on forever. Our buddy Mark is a crazy good artist, and he drew this badass picture of the three of us with Keith as a Sasquatch, and the joke never ends. 12 Skunky Apostles for life. So guys, we got some great folks that sent in a couple videos for Keith today. His lovely parents, Donna and Dave, along with our good friend John from the Outer Banks. We also have Keith's friends Allison and Ray, along with his good friend Simon. So let's hear from these guys.
Hey Keith.
Hi Keith.
We miss you.
I miss you, Keith.
Hope you're getting better and not in too much pain, and good job getting out of bottling. Nice one. Okay, bye.
Bye, Keith.
Hey buddy, it's Simon. Just wanted to say hi. I suppose we can't really tell how we actually met on this particular occasion. It's a long story, and suffice it to say there was plenty of wine and good music. But I just wanted to wish you the best. Can't wait to see you. And Jess and JMO wanted to say they love you too.
We love you, Keith.
So, I don't know how long it has been. It feels like it's been forever, kind of. I don't know a time where I didn't know Keith, and I don't think I'd want to remember a time I didn't know him. We met, he was dating my cousin Cass, and she brought him down to the Outer Banks and was working at Malco's restaurant. Him and TJ ended up coming and working for me at Stern Oven Pizza, making pizzas together and hanging out and surfing. I remember Keith surfing on the beach, and one time he took a spill and decided to headbutt his board and, get a little cut here, had a little bit of blood. And he's, nothing to him, but Cassie passed out at the sight of blood, and we're sitting there trying to figure out how to wake her up. That was a day. I got too many stories, too many fun times. Late night pizza runs, making food in the middle of the night after partying at the Stone Oven, and so many beach days and wild fun nights walking around, and Keith with his wine and me drinking tequila, and just too many beer bongs and just memories. But Keith, I love you. I hope you see this and you know that I'm glad you're here, man. And need to not scare me like this no more. I appreciate that. And you can't really see it right now. Got a lot of fog and whatnot this morning in the spring, but whatever in that area, it's tough. And I don't plan on paddling out any until you're with me. And it's about time we get you away from these silly surfboards and start bodyboarding with the real men. But heal up, get it together, and come see me, bud. I love you. Miss you. Talk to you soon.
Hey everybody, I'm Donna Parker. I'm Keith's proud mom, and I just want to share a little story with all of you. This past week, I decided to send out a note to have everybody call and say hello, thinking my little Keith was lonely, only to find out that people from all over were calling him, bombarding the nurse's station. So I'm in a little bit of trouble, but I hope you'll forgive me, Keith. You know how much we love you, and we can't wait to see you in California. TJ, thanks for doing this. You are amazing, my adoptive son, who, boy, you've added a couple gray hairs onto my head just as well. So can't wait to see you two guys together soon. Stay well. Keep strong, Keith. We love you.
Hi, I'm Dave Parker, Keith's father, and I have an interesting story to tell you about Keith. Driving him down to Washington College was sometimes an interesting experience. And this one time, Keith was into the music ska, and I had no clue. And we had to listen to it all the way from New Hampshire to Maryland, which is about 7.5 hours. And I kept saying to Keith, can't we listen to something more contemporary? Dad, this is the most contemporary music you've ever heard. It's great. It was ska, punk, whatever. It was totally alien to me, and I just went along and listened to him all the way down, and he defended it, just like he defends anything. So just thought everybody would like to know about the ska music. And TJ, if you have any of that, you might want to lay a little bit on top of this video. Take care, and thanks for supporting Keith. Bye.
All right, Keithus, hopefully we've made you laugh a little bit. Hopefully the rest of this video makes you laugh a lot. And hopefully all of you out there watching this, enjoyed this too, because, this is just something I can do for my best friend, and I love putting it out there for him. I hope he is enjoying this stuff, and you guys watching along, I'm sure you're getting a kick out of it, because you all have that friend. You all have somebody, hopefully like Keith, in your life who will always try to make the best of things, and that's what we're doing. And without any further ado, let's get into the fishing. Today we're using one of my favorite springtime baits, but we're also catching a PB in Texas. Let's go.
We better catch some fish though.
Why not give her an old midnight? What time is it? Yeah, it's midnight. A little midnight catfish sin.
Drop down on top of you, ready to
Oh my god! Hold on.
Holy shit! Holy shit! My first catfish. So pumped up. Texas studs.
Probably nothing will happen, but if you see this, something did happen.
Dude, that's crazy that there's multiple big ones. The Mulligilla crawler. And my nicest bass.
Oh, wow. Look at the belly on that guy.
We gave that rot. And we just caught another tank.
I stripped down to my knickers.
Slaunch. Texas slaunch, guys.
And 2 of them were 3 pounds.
Whoa!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fishing GrubbZ. We're out here in Texas, still, of course. Man, we're pumped to be here. Yesterday was a blast. I didn't catch a ton of fish yesterday, but I had so much fun. And seeing Becca catch that giant catfish was unbelievable. Today, we're on a solo mission. It's like 9 a.m. Becca's still asleep. I only got a couple hours of sleep because I sent it last night trying to get a catfish myself after Becca left. Didn't get one. That's cool. We still won the challenge. And I'm out here today, It is going to be insanely windy today. So the first thing we have tied on is the clickbait. Then we have the revolver. So I still haven't caught a fish on either of those two baits. I've never even thrown the clickbait. I don't even know what it looks like in the water. I got a saucy swimmer as the tail. Right now I'm doing like a bluegill pattern with that natural. We might switch it up. I got a bright red one, and then I have one that's white and chartreuse, and I have some white sexy shad trailers for that. I got the spinnerbait on, but honestly my favorite springtime bait is the chatterbait. But I also love topwater, and I love topwater on days like today. So we're gonna throw the whopper plopper as well. Well, the revolver, aka the Guggen plopper. And we're gonna also set out the catfish rig. So I'm gonna see if I can catch a catfish while I'm bass fishing. We're basically just gonna fish until Becca and Westin, Devin, anybody else is ready to come fish with us. So let's see if we can't get in a nice morning vidya. I'm excited to try and catch some fish on these baits, and solo missions are fun when you're in a place that you don't know at all. Yesterday's solo mission was great, so let's see if we can have a good morning today. Let's do this. First things first, guys, let's get this catfish set up out. We're gonna use the cut shad. I'm gonna put a little bit of this disgusting catfish Charlie blood dip bait. The stuff smells so bad. I'm gonna use the stick this time to put it on. So, we're going with fish heads today. Fish head, keep that. Slap some of this shit all over it. It smells like vom, literally. Alright guys, while that catfish bait sits, let's go ahead and take the clickbait out for a spin. Do a lap around the pond here. Keeping our eye on this the whole time. Maybe we'll do just like one side, and then we'll move the catfish stuff down, and we'll go all around the pond trying different baits. I think that's a good idea. Let's test this thing out real quick. Wow, that looks great, guys. Chugging along right away. Great. Ain't no jackhammer. Jackhammer's probably the best chatterbait out there, but this thing's working great. That's my one thing with the jackhammers. It starts chatterbaiting immediately after hitting the water, and this is good so far. First impressions, real good. Now we just gotta see if this thing can catch us a fish. Now, I noticed while walking over here that bank was super clear. Right here it is super muddy, and I think that's because all the water is coming down this way and exiting out here, and there's also a spot for the water to exit out the other side as well. So well, first one with the clickbait was not good, not even a sniff. I'm gonna sniff, so we're gonna change it up. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Go wacky rig for a little bit, I guess. When did I stop filming? I don't know. Got the first fish of the day though. Of course, it's on the wacky rig. And right in front of us too. Well, first fish of the day. We forgot our wacky rig tool back at the house, so we're going straight to the hook on the worm. So we lost our worm, and that's going to happen a lot if we actually end up getting into some fish. But later, bud. Pumped that he wanted to bite. It's great. That makes my day. One fish makes my day, man. I might switch over to a jig soon, because you know, obviously we threw the moving bait for a while and we didn't even get a sniff, and we've been throwing the lunker log for 5 minutes and we caught a fish. So we might do some more work with this lunker log, at least, you know, see if we can't get a couple more fish on it, and then if we do, if we keep having some luck with the bottom, we'll upgrade to a jig and see if we can't get a bigger fish down here. I'm not a jig person, you guys know that, but shit, I'm willing to try. Oh my god, that's a little baby turtle. Look at him go. That's so cool. Got him that time. Might be the same fish that just hit me. Fish are a little smaller in this pond so far than in the small pond, which is weird, but we got another bass. Wacky rig. Later, bud. Yes! Watched him eat it. That's a decent one. Rest of the day so far. Best of the day so far. Right in the damn snoot rush. Best of the day. Let's let him go. Later, Baba. That was so dope, because that motherfucker just came up and chomped. Smallest one of the day. Call that. Hungry little fella? All right, Tim. Right in the damn snoot. Another one. Well, Wacky Rig has officially been my Texas bait. But could have guessed that. Now's the time of year for it. The weeds aren't fully up most places. Just have so much luck in the springtime on a Wacky Rig. It's my biggest confidence bait in the spring, easily. When it's too cold, it's the chatterbait, but obviously here we're past that point. They actually did get ice here in Dallas, but it's been quite a while since that happened. It's been really warm, so these water temps are definitely back up there. And once they get to a certain point, that Wacky Rig is like the bass slayer if you want to catch numbers. And I've caught a lot of size with it too. A lot of size. A lot of good sized fish on a Wacky Rig. A lot of good sized fish on a Wacky Rig. All right, so plan. We're gonna move the catfish stuff. We're gonna take the catfish stuff, and I think we're gonna go set up on this bank here, fish that bank a few times, and then go set up on the other bank and fish that bank a few times. All right, moving. Moving. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That thing is perfect. All right, with this wind today, I really thought having a moving bait would be the key. I thought I'd come out here with the chatterbait and hammer. We switched over to Wacky Rig just to see if they wanted stuff on the bottom, and we've caught 5 fish now? 5 or 6 fish? Yeah. So we're gonna stick it out for a little bit and then maybe throw the jig on. I've been contemplating the jig, but it's like, this Wacky Rig's working. I'm gonna switch when this is working. So, we'll try this out for a little longer and then maybe get a couple more numbers. See if the size increases or continues to stay really small. And if so, we'll move to the jig. Hard not to throw your confidence bait when it's the thing that's working. They're biting it. They're biting it good. That was a good bite too. got the whole thing. We got the whole thing before we even set the hook. That's 2 bites right here. Should I had my O-rings, I wouldn't have lost that fish. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. This feels big. Oh my god. When it's pulling the drag off your tranks. You know, you got yourself a good fish. Wow, what a good move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Yo, this thing is fighting. Folks, guys, I got my first catfish on. It's not as big as Becca's yesterday, but it's hooked weird. Still heavy, still heavy. This is so dope. Oh my god, guys. My first big catfish. It ain't as big as Becca's, but that's a nice fish, dude. I don't even know what kind it is. Guys, comment below what kind of catfish this is. So sick. Yes. Here she is, guys. My first catfish. So pumped up right now. I can't even begin to tell you guys. This is awesome. I'm over here having a blast, just throwing wacky rig, catching small bass. And I got my very first catfish. I think it's a channel. I'm not 100% sure. But wow, what a cool fish. What a cool fish, guys. Awesome. Freaking amped. Alright, let's let this bad boy go. So pumped right now, guys. Just jacked up. That was so cool. Wow, within minutes of the move. So I dipped everything, even the weight, in this disgusting stuff that smells like somebody's puke. Literally smells like puke. Oh, it's like disgusting how bad it smells. But it caught me a fish, so I'm fucking using it some more. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, jeez, that was awkward. It's been a while. Whew. Been a while. I'm gonna move the catfish stuff down here for the rest of the time here. I've caught the most amount of fish kind of like right in this general area. Obviously the other catfish was down by the other side, but all the bass we've been catching kind of right in this general region. So I think I'm gonna set up the catfish stuff over here and wait for Westin to get here, and we're gonna end this video and move on to try and get another one done in the day. Do some more pond hopping, but boy, we've been lucky today. We got 6 bass, we hooked 7, we missed 2 that stole our lunker logs. So, not bad day. Not a bad morning. Yes, what a good day. Caught a bunch of bass, caught our very first, I think, channel catfish, and we're pumped. It's noon, I'm starving. I believe we're meeting up with Westin soon, gonna be doing a little bit of a challenge. But this is gonna do it for today's video, guys. I got what I think is a bedding bass right here. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's literally right there. And it keeps coming back, and I can't get it with the lunker log. It doesn't want it. Anyways, guys, I hope you had fun today. I had a blast this morning. I hope you guys are digging the Texas Roadhouse series, the Texas Roadhouse tour. We are here for a few more days, so hopefully we can, really just continue to have fun, catch fish, and enjoy this beautiful weather. It was supposed to be insanely windy today, and I'm assuming in some places it is. Here it's pretty windy. You guys probably got some shitty audio today, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad at all, and the sun's out now, and it's actually nice and hot. Just an absolutely gorgeous day. So, guys, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell as well. We're dropping videos every single weekday. We will catch you tomorrow. Peace out!
Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithms. No statistician could dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupation's quite an unlikely place in this world to occupy and talk about upon a daily basis. Our information's predetermined by some biased business. We all in sermon to Silicon that push out lovely neighbors. I'm done with paper chasing, think I'm on to bigger banquets. This that full circle, new wave, energy on a Tuesday.